जय श्रीमन्नारायण, जय जय श्रीमन्नारायण, जय 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 श्रीमन्नारायण. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. I welcome you all in the 51st part of our Gita lessons, and we are reading Gita Bhashya by Bhashyakar Sri Raman Swamiji. We will be starting our discussions from 43rd chapter, 43rd mantra of 6th chapter. Today, the date is very auspicious, and the date is 30th October 2024, day Wednesday, Trayodasi Tithi, 13th day of dark phase Krishna Paksha of Kartik Mass. The special celebration today is Narak Chaturdashi, and Hanuman Janmotsav is also celebrated today. Now, I will request you all to please go to the description box and see the informations regarding Ekadashi celebration. We used to distribute fruits among the devotees of Shibake Bihari who used to perform parikrama in Vrindavan, the parikrama of 12 kilometers. At 12th November, Kartik Shukla Ekadashi, Devutthana Ekadashi, the luckiest persons are, the sponsors are Srimati Aarti Jha and Shri Vipin Jha from Birar, Mumbai. They have decided to sponsor the fruits on that auspicious day. May God fulfill their life with all pleasures and happiness. You can also join us in this mission to do seva. Seva is the way by which you can get salvation easily. Therefore, we have the sayings in our trust, seva to get salvation. The second thing, very important thing, is that we are designing 108 Divyadesham calendar. Are you able to see this thing? This is the first Srirangam, the second is Sri Koshi Urayur, and the third is Sri Pulam Pudamgudi from Tamil Nadu. In this way, first 8, if you are able to see it, second, third and fourth, this is the 5th and 6th. In this way, we have this for proof checking and to check the design. I think you all are loving to see this thing. There will be a side strip of month in which we are going to see the February, here it is January, here it is perhaps May and June. In this, we are going to see the pictures of 12 alvars, the 12 great saints from centuries, from thousands of years, who had provided the principles of Vaishnavism, who had provided the principles of Bhakti. So we are here with this thing. These all will be cut and for a spiral binding, and you will get a calendar of, this calendar would be of 6 inch and 9 inch. In this, there will be a strip of 1.75 inch having month, and each month having the picture and some information about the alvars. We are here having the pictures of the deities, the Divyadesham, and in the mid you are seeing something written. This is the mantra of that deity and the place where that is located, so that you can also do puja of each deity. As you shift the calendar from 1 to 2, for first date you have the 3 pictures. You can see the pictures of the deities and you can recite the mantras. You can remember their name, and on the second again 4 pictures. In some pages 3, in some pages 4. In this way there is the collection. Here it is this 1, 2 and 3. Here it is 1, 2 and 3. There it is 4. There it is 4. In this way, this calendar is going to be designed, and Very beautiful. I think you all are loving this thing. You all are waiting for this thing to see the calendar having 108 Dividisham, the 108 temples related to Bhagavan Sriman Narayan and his devotees. So in this way, this will be a very good collection, and it should be present in each Hindu's house. This is my mission and this is my aim, and it could fructify by with your support. You can contact us for a single calendar, and you can also contact for more than single, that is in 10 or in hundreds. You can contact us and we will try to provide you by courier. Let this information related to 108, you are getting my point, 108 temples of Bhagavan Sriman Narayan. And this needs to be advertised to each persons, each Hindus, because they should get united for all the temples, and they should be availed with these informations which they are not having. So join me in this mission, and for any query you can go to the description box and you can contact us if you fail to understand these things. Thank you. Now we are going to start our discussion. The 43rd mantra. तत्रदं बुद्धि संयोगम लभते पौर्वदैहिकम यतते च ततो भूय संसिद्धौ कुरुनंदन. As we are discussed in the 41st and 42nd yesterday, that Arjuna asked to Bhagavan Sriman Narayan, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, that what will happen if some yogi, some sadhak fails to attain the utmost level of yoga? Does he get destroyed? Then Bhagavan had answered in the 41st and 42nd mantra that either he will take birth in a very round family, or in a very scholar family. So that he will, what happens after taking birth? Now it has been discussed for the later scenes. Let's see what Bhagavan is saying. Tatratam buddhi sanyogam labate paurvadeihikam yatate chatato bhuya sansiddho kurnandana. It means that when he takes birth, he is able to attain the buddhi sanyog, means the mind needed for the Atma Yoga, for the Atma Sakshatkar. He gets that thing, that knowledge very easily, and then again he starts his journey in the path of salvation, in the path of Atma Sakshatkar. Bhashyakar is explaining here that Tatra Janmani Tam Eva Paurvadaikam Yoga Vishayam Buddhi Sanyogam Labate. It means that in that birth, he is able to attain, be benefited by the needed mind and concept, Adhyatma Yoga, which he had been benefited or which he had achieved in the past births. Tata Supta Prabuddhavad Bhuya Samsiddho Yatate. Yathana Antaraya Hato Bhavati Tatha Yatate. It means that as a person used to sleep and get awakened, and then he again starts his daily routine from the place where he had stopped yesterday, where he had left yesterday. Similarly, as he takes births, after few time, he starts his journey in the path of salvation, in the path of Atma Sakshatkar, where from the same point where he had left in the past births. And that is without any obstacles too. He gets it very easily. Let's see, but it's very miraculous thing. Ne? Bhagavan had answered this confusion also. How is it happening? Why is it happening? In the 44th mantra, Bhagavan is saying, Purva vyasena tenaiva hriyate yavashopi sah jigyasurapi yogasya shabda brahmate vartate. That Purush, that sadhak, even if under very, you can say, very negative condition, he is able to, he is attracted by the practices of yoga which he had done in the earlier births. And not only this, those who are eager to know about jigyasu, those who are jigyasu means those who are eager to know about the knowledge related to Adhyatma Yoga, they are also and they also are also benefited with the ability to cross Shabda Brahma, that to overcome Brahma, Shabda Brahma, that is Prakriti. Let's see how Bhashyakar is explaining this thing. तेन पूर्वाभ्यासेन पूर्वेण योग विषयेन अभ्यासेन सह योग भ्रष्टो हि अवशः अपि योगे एव ह्रियते प्रसिद्धम हि एतद् योग महात्म्यम इत्यर्थ. That yoga bhrashta is attracted by the yoga he had performed in the earlier birth. Prasiddham hi etad yoga mahatmam ityartha. This he word which had been used here, he avasha apisa. He had been used there. He is declaring the very important importance of yoga. This is the main importance of yoga. अप्रवृत्त योगो योग जिज्ञासु अपि ततः चलितमानसः पुनरपि ताम एव जिज्ञासां प्राप्य कर्मयोगादिकं योगम अनुष्ठाय शब्द ब्रह्म अतिवर्तते. Those who hadn't started practices related to yoga, but they had an intention to know about yoga in the earlier birth, but they failed to start the practices of yoga in the earlier birth. They are also, if they are also provided a very good birth in this life, and they are, you can say, if they are having an unstable mind, but due to that thing, due to the attainment of this birth, with the as the importance of yoga, he started practicing the karma yoga and such etc. with the same interest which he had an affection towards the knowledge related to the Adhyatma yoga in the earlier births. He started performing that yogas, and thus he is able to cross over the Shabda Brahma, that is Prakriti. How is Shabda Brahma known as Prakriti? Bhashyakar had explained. Shabda Brahma Deva Manushya Prithivi Antariksha Swargadi Shabda Vilapa Yogyam Brahma Prakriti. Either it be deities, either it be Manushya, man, earth, sky, or heavens, all these things. These all things are discussed or known about by a particular name, which is a word. And therefore it is said that they are known by word. So they are known as Shabda Brahma, and thus they denotes, or you can say, they represent the Prakriti, which is a form of Brahma. Prakriti Sambandhat Vimukto Deva Manushyaadi Shabdavilapanarham Jnanandaikatanam Atmanam Prapnoti Ityartha. That person gets freed from the chains of Prakriti nature, and he is able to attain the Atma, which is freed from the different names of deities, different names of man and other beings. That is, Atma is in front of all these things. So he is able to cross over the Prakriti and attain the eternal peace that is in the form of Atma. Means he is benefited by Atma Sakshatkar. In 45 mantra, Prayatnad Yadamanastu Yat Evam Yoga Mahatmyam Tatah. Bhashyakar comments here that this is due to the Mahatma of Yoga, the very great importance of yoga. Let's see in the 45th mantra. Prayatnad Yadamanastu Yogi Sanshuddha Kilvisha Anek Janma Sansiddhis Tato Yati Parangatim. The sadhak gets purified due to the practices which he had done in the different births which he had taken in the past. And that sadhak is freed from the sins. Thus, in this birth, he is able to attain the Paramagati, the eternal Gati, the eternal abode by the practices of yoga in this birth. Let's see how Bhashyakar explains this mantra. Bhashyakar is explaining it that अनेक जन्मार्जित पुण्य संचय संशुद्ध किल्बिषा संसिद्धा संजाता. Those who had a collection of different punya, the good virtues from different births in which he had practiced yoga, and in this way he is freed from all the different sins and become very totally pure. Sansiddha sanjata. After getting purity, he takes births here. Prayatnat yatmana tu yogi chalita api punah param gatim yatiyem. Such pure soul, when he practices yoga, then even if he had you can say unstable man in the past birth, he is able to attain paramagati in this birth after practicing yoga from the same place where he had stopped in the last births. Atishayit purusharth nishthataya yogina sarvasmat adikyam va. It is said here that the nishtha, the feeling of responsibility towards his duties, towards his disciplines by the yogi is much more than that of the others. Tapasvibhyo dhiko yogi jnanibhyo pimado dhika karmibhyascha dhiko yogi tasmad yogi bhavarjuna. Bhagavan is saying in this 46th mantra that yogi is shresht, yogi is better than that of the tapasvis, than that of the jnani, who is the acknowledged persons, than that of the karmis, who performs different actions in this world. And therefore, O Arjuna, try to become a yogi. Let's see the explanation. What does Bhagavan wants to say by this mantra? Bhashyakar had explained there that केवल तपो भी यह पुरुषार्थ साधते आत्मज्ञान व्यतिरिक्त ज्ञान च यह च केवल अश्वमेधादि भी कर्म भी. Those who are only doing tapasya from their body, those who are only attaining knowledge except than that of the Atmagyan, those who are performing the different yasnas like that of the Ashwamedh, tebhya sarvebhya adhik purushar sadhanatvat yogasya. Yoga is much more yoga needs much more attention towards performance than that of all these activities. Tapasvibhya jnanibhya karmibhya adhiko yogi tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna. Therefore, yogi are said to be much more better in a much more better condition, much more better level than that of the tapasvi, jnani and karmi who are performing the actions in this world. Now Bhashyakar is relating these mantras with the next mantra and commenting that tadevam paravidyang bhutam prajapati vakyoditam pratyagatma darshanam uktam atha paravidyam prastauti. In this way, here it is said about the real experience of Jivatma, which is the you can say which is the part of a Paravidya, which had been discussed by Prajapati in different Upanishads. Now, the knowledge about Paravidya is going to be exposed, is going to be prescribed by Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And in the 47th mantra, Bhagavan is saying, Yoginam api sarvesham madgate nantaratmana Shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mata. In this closing mantra of 6th chapter, Bhagavan had created a link to the 7th chapter. Bhagavan is here saying that the person who is devotee and who is very having faith in me, such person doing bhajan of me is much more better than that of all the yogis which had been discussed earlier. योगिनाम इति पंचम्यर्थे षष्ठी सर्वभूतस्थम इत्यादिना चतुर्विधा योगिना प्रतिपादिता. Here yoginam word has been used, which in really means of the yogis. But as if we go to the 46th mantra, there had been used tapasvibhya. That means among the tapasvis, from the tapasvis. From the tapasvis, that yogi is better. And here it is used of the yogis. But in relation, in comparison, this of word is not used. So from will be understood here. That is the Panchami Vibhakti of Sanskrit grammar. And in this way, such yogi is better than that of the 4 types of yogis which had been described in 29th to 32nd mantra of the 6th chapter, which we had discussed earlier. Teshu anantargatvad vakshamanas yogina na anirdharane shashti samavati. And therefore, the yogi which we are going to discuss now is not among those. So, of shall not be used. He is from, means taken away from that group. Api sarvesham iti sarva shabda nirdishtaha tapasvi prabhritya tatra api uktena nyayena panchamyartho grahitavya yogibhya api sarvebhyo vakshimano yogi yukta tamaha. It is said that api sarvesham word term from this mantra in 47. This sarva shabd means all of the tapasvis. It has been used for all of the tapasvis, all of the gyanis, all of the workers. And here again, this yogi is much more better than that of the other tapasvis and such other yogis too. Thus, this yogi which we are going to know about is much more better than that of all these. मेर्वपेक्षया सर्षपाणाम इव यद्यपि सर्षपेश अन्योन्य न्यूनाधिक भावो विद्यते तथापि मेर्वपेक्षया अवरत्व निर्देश समान. Here it has been kept an example that there is a confusion that in the 29th to 32nd mantra, the 4 types of yogi has been described as from beginners to intermediate, you can say. But here they had been named or talked about collectively. Are they same, or why had been they said in a group? The confusion had been cleared that if there is a big mountain, that is the Sumeru mountain, and we need to compare the grains of mustard seeds, to be compared with that mountain. The seeds are bigger and smaller in respect to each other. But if the comparison is with that Sumeru Parvat, then these all seeds, we will be saying not the smaller seed is smaller than that of the Sumeru and the bigger seed is also smaller than that of the Sumeru Parvat. This will not be the style. We will say all the mustard seeds are very much smaller than that Sumeru Parvat. The all word would be used. Similar is the comparison between the yogi, which we are going to understand later, than that of all the other sadhakas which we had discussed earlier, collectively. Now see, there had been something said about the yogi which we will be learning in the future from the next episode. Mat priyatvati rekena ananya sadharana swabhavataya madgatena अंतरात्मना मनसा बाह्याभ्यंतर सकल वृत्ति विशेषाश्रय भूतम मनो ही अंतरात्मा. Due to the urge of the utmost love and affection towards me, the behavior of that Manushya, that man, is different from all the others. And therefore, the man, which is the abode of all the activities, either it be done from mind or either it be done by the organs of the body, it is the main medium by which it is done. Bhagavan is saying that if such person is performing devotion towards me with such focused mind, submerged in my love, or totally surrendered towards me, if he is doing bhajan, if he is doing seva to me, atyartha mat priyatvena maya vina swadharana alabhat madgatena manasa shraddhavan atyartha mat priyatvena kshanamatra viyoga asahataya mat prapti pravrittu tvaravan yomam bhajate. Means he does bhajan to me with which feeling? That he is able to continue without experiencing me. He is in such a status of love that he fails to maintain his condition without experiencing me. And not only this, if anyhow, due to any reason, if there is a gap in between me and him, then he becomes restless. He becomes restless. And in such a condition, he is doing bhajan, he is doing seva to me. Mam vichitra ananta bhogya bhoktri varga bhogopakarana bhogasthana paripurna nikhila jagadudaya vibhava laya leelam. He is experiencing me to be the collection of different bhogya padarth, means different substances which can be eaten or which can be experienced by the different organs. He experiences me as the collection of all the bhoktri, means those who are accepting those items, the mediums by which those things are accepted, and the places where these eating, hearing or listening and all these things happen. This total world full of all these substances, the eater of these substances, the medium of eating or accepting these substances, in the place of these substances, this totally is, if combined, will named as Jagat. And I am the creator, generator of this world. I am the performer, I am the manager of this world, and I am the destroyer of this world. This is my Leela. This is my dramatical performance. This is my play, you can say. His play is dramatically. This is the Leela. The eternal drama is known as Leela. So, this is my Leela. This is my style. This is my, you can say, significance. And another significance, asprishta ashesha dosha navadikati shaya jnana balaishwarya virya shakti teja pravritti asankheya kalyana gunagan nidhim. Asprishta ashesha doshan. I am not touched. I am not in vicinity. I am not neighbor of any faults or mistakes of this world. Along with it, I am the abode of unlimited knowledge, unlimited wisdom, unlimited strength, unlimited majesty, divinity, unlimited courage, unlimited mightiness and unlimited splendor and all other such beautiful qualities. I am the abode of all such qualities. स्वाभिमतानुरूपैक रूप अचिंत्य दिव्याद्भुत नित्य निरवध्य निर्तिशय उज्ज्वल्य सौंदर्य सौगंध्य सौकुमार्य लावण्य यौवनाद्य अनंत गुण निधि दिव्य रूपम. The form of me which you are thinking about is totally stable. It doesn't change. It is away from imaginations. It is heavenly. It is astonishing. It is eternal. It is freed from all doshas. It is freed from, it means it is totally pure. It is full of unexpected sparks. It is full of unexpected beautifulness, unexpected beautiful odor, perfume, fragrance, unexpected softness, unexpected attractiveness, and unexpected, you can say, unlimited youthness. I am the abode of all such endless qualities. वांग मनसा अपरिच्छेद्य स्वरूप स्वभावम अपार कारुण्य सौशील्य वात्सल्याद औदार्ये ऐश्वर्य महोदधिम अनालोचित विशेषा शेष लोक शरण्यम. I am the big ocean of compassion, big ocean of discipline, big ocean of parental love, big ocean of benevolence, and big ocean of divinity, majesty. I always provide refuge without any kind of discrimination to all. Pranatarti haram, I removes the pains and griefs of those who get surrender, who gets refuge in my feet. Ashrit vatsalyaika jaladhim akhila manuj nayana vishayatam. I am the ocean of parental love for those who had got shelter in my feet. Akhila manuja nayana vishayatam gadam ajahat swaswabhavam vasudev grihe avatiranam anavadikati shayatejasa nikhilam jagad bhasayantam atmakantya vishwam apyayantam bhajate sevate upaste ityartha. For the benefit of eyes of all the beings, I have taken birth in the home of Vasudev without removing my eternal qualities, and with the endless, non-comparable, you can say non-comparable splendor, I am able to enlighten the total world. By my own light, I have enlightened the total world. Means my light is going to everywhere. The total world is enlightened, or it gets energy from me only. Thinking these qualities, accepting these qualities in me, bhajate sevate upasti ityartha. One is doing bhajan, one is doing upasana for me. Same yukta tamo matah sa sarvebhya srishtama iti. such devotees are much more better than all the other yogis. Iti sarvam sarvada yatha vasitam swata eva sakshat kurvam aham manne. I am the one who is able to experience each one's activities, and even in this condition also I had accepted that such yogi is much more better than all the other yogis which we had discussed earlier. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjun Samvade Atma Sanyam Yogo Nam Shashtho Dhyaya. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Srimad Bhagavad Ramanujacharya Virachite Srimad Bhagavad Gita Bhashye Shashtho Dhyaya. इस प्रकार से हम सभी ने भगवत कृपा से श्री बांके बिहारी लाल जी की कृपा से and in this way with the grace of Bhagavan Sri Banke Bihari we had learnt the 6 chapters of Gita ji and also heard the Gita Bhashyam done by Bhashyakar Sri Raman Swami ji, and in this way we had got benefited with a lot of knowledge. From the next episode, from hopefully tomorrow, because tomorrow is Diwali, if I get some time I will try to post the video of Gita ji for the continuity. And from tomorrow onwards we are going to learn about the 7th chapter, and this 7th chapter is named as Jnana Vigyan Yoga, having 30 mantras. So I will request you all to please do kindly share this video. This Jnani Yagya of Gita ji is being performed from Vrindavan. I am here in Vrindavan, and to help the biggest donation which I want from you, the biggest donation is to share this video to all those who wants this also, and if you think it better to someone who has misguided his life, please do share them also. If they will, God knows, any mantra can change their life, and we can have a better nation, we can have a better future for the coming generation. I hope that you will surely donate me with a help of sharing this button. The second thing is that for Ekadashi celebration, distribution of fruits, and without forgetting this 108 Divyadesham calendar, this is going in press, and soon we will be ready with the printed calendars, and very beautiful it is designed. If you have any suggestions you can provide us to see it from near. That's it. This is the one. This will be of 6 inches, this will be of 9 inches totally, about 1.75 inch this, and the rest is here. And this way 1, this way 2 and 3 and 4, each having 3 or 4 pictures of deities from which are situated in the temples from long era, and these each month will have a picture of a noble alvar who had done bhakti and who had described the philosophy of bhakti to all of us. So please don't feel lazy to go to the description box, and with a share button you can help us to share the noble things, noble messages to each and everyone. Happy Diwali. Jai Shriman Narayan.